everyone. In this video, I will show you how can you use this small star operator in Python to achieve many different things. So let's jump on to VS Code, and the very first thing I will show you is how you can generate repeated elements using stars. So for that, I'm going to take a sample list, and in that I'm taking elements like 1, 2, 3, or say 4. And here I'm saying multiply them by 3. So it means I want these all elements to appear 3 times in my output. So let's go ahead and say print lst. And you can see that the elements of the list, which were like 1, 2, 3, 4, appeared 3 times over here. So this is the very first use of star. Second use of star is how you can use it to unpack the function arguments. So to understand this, let's define a small function, name it as func, and in this I'm passing 3 variables x, y, and z. And then I'm saying go ahead and print this as it is. So this is a very simple function which we are going to use. And then I'm saying declare a list which is having number 1, 2, 3, and then make a call to this function func with a star. Okay, so as soon as you will make a call to the function using star, you can see that all the elements got unpacked. So all the parameters or the arguments you are passing over here got unpacked. So the main thing you need to remember is the count should match. Here we are passing 3 elements and the function parameter is also having 3 elements. That's why it is working. But if you are increasing this parameter or reducing this parameters, it's not going to work. This is how it will throw you the error. So just pass in the equal number of elements as you have your function parameters. So this is one thing, and you can do the same thing for tuple also. So let's try this out with tuple, and you got the same output 1, 2, and 3. It means we can use the star symbol to unpack function arguments. Okay, let's move on to the same thing, but we will do this experiment on a dictionary. So now I am saying dictionary, so dict, and inside that we can create x, then let's say y, assign the value 2, and then I'm saying z with the value 3, and let's print here dict. So with dictionary also you can see that how it extracted all the keys. So x, y, and z we passed, and this is what we have got. So it doesn't matter whether you are giving list, dictionary, or tuple, it is going to work for all the 3 different things. The only thing you need to remember here is the name of the variable should match. So here function parameters were x, y, z, and that's the reason I used x, y, z in my dictionary also as a key. So this is how it's going to work. Now let's try out unpacking the containers. So for unpacking the containers, I'm going to use the same list. Let me remove this extra stuff from here. Okay, and I'm going to add few more elements so that we can understand it in better fashion. And now I'm taking variables, let's say start, then I'm taking one variable end and assigning both these variables a value of lst. So lst is my list holding all the values, and then I'm going to say print start, print end. So what it is going to do here is start will contain all the elements from start except the last one, and the end will contain only the last element, which is single element. So here you can see in output 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whereas end is holding only one value, which is 7. And if you are going to reverse this, let's say star and then star end, then you will see single element for start but rest all for your end. You can also introduce more variables you want. So let's say I would say middle, center, whatever name you want to give. So in this case, let me type print this middle also. So the first and start and the end will have only one element, and the rest all element will be part of the middle. So this is how you can unpack your containers. You can do the same experiment for tuples also. So let me quickly change it to tuple, and we should expect the same output like we have seen before. So this is how easy it is to play with star when you want to unpack your containers. Next important concept is how you can use args and kw args. So I'm sure most of you must have already came across this. So let me type in here if you didn't understand. So args and kw args. So these two are the very important keywords, I would say, which you use whenever you are not sure how many number of parameters you are going to pass. So let me quickly change this existing function. So xyz, I will stick to, let's say, 3 parameters, and then I'm saying star args, and then I'm saying double star kw args. Okay, so this I will keep it as it is. Now here args is a tuple, so I would say for arg in args, and then we can say print statement for arg. Similarly, if we have to do it for kw args, so we know that this is a dictionary, so to handle the dictionary we need to use key and the value formation type of thing. So I would say for key in kw args print, we can go ahead and say key and kw args with index of this key. So this will go ahead and print everything for us. Now I'm going to take sample data so that we can make a call to this function. Okay, so for calling this function, let's take func, and I would say take 3 values 1 2 3, because these are the mandatory values, and then comes the arg. So args means you can pass any number of parameters over here, or any number of values for your function. So I am saying I want 5, 50 and 60. Let's say 2 values I want to pass. And then for kw args, this is a dictionary, so we need to pass in a dictionary fashion with a key and a value. So your key should be a string. So let's say we can say key 1 equal to 90, and then key 2 equal to 89. You can pass any number of key value pairs, because this is, again, I said, it's variable. It's totally up to you what and how many you want to pass. Let's quickly run this, and here you can see how easily it unpack the things. So 1 2 3 are the fixed variable, then we have args, so 50 and 60, these are the tuple, and then comes our key value pair, so key 1 2 and the key. So these 3 are printed over here. So this is one way we can utilize args and kw args whenever we are not sure how many parameters a caller is going to pass. So apart from these things, we can also use star for merging 2 dictionaries. So let's remove all these things, and I would simply create a new dictionary, dict1, which will hold values like v1 is v, then I would say v2, it will hold value of 2. I'm copying this to save some time, and here I'm taking v3 having value of 3, v4 with a value of 4. Now say you want to merge these 2 dictionary and want to come up with the resultant dictionary having all the elements in it. So for that you need to first of all put this curly braces, double star your first dictionary, and just give second dictionary with double stars. I will go ahead and print dict, and oops, here we need to pass dict2. Okay, and you can see that the resultant dictionary is having all the 4 values. 2 are from dict1 and another 2 are from dict2. So this is how you can use star, double stars to merge dictionaries. And then one thing I want to show you is how you can merge different kind of iterables into a list. So let's say you have a variable 1 which is having tuple 1 comma 2 comma 3, and then you have variable 2 which is holding list of values, I would say 4 comma 5 comma 6. You want to club these both and generate a single collection. So for that you just name some variable lst and put your square brackets because you want output in the form of list. Then you just say star var1 star var2 print lst. Okay, I will quickly execute it, and you can see that the resultant list is having 1 2 3 4 5 6, all the 6 elements. Doesn't matter which one is tuple or which one is coming from the list, the resultant will have everything as a list. So these are the different ways we can make use of star operator, and the most simplest one are like in order to multiply two numbers you can use it. This is one way. You can also use it to find the power of given number. So let's say if you want to find 7 to the power 4, so you can simply go ahead and say this. So you can also perform power operations. Here you can perform multiplication. So there are around 7 to 8 different things which we can do using the small operator star. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and thanks for watching. If you want to have a look at the code of what all things we have done, I will be sharing you the link of my Medium article in the description section. So make sure to check that out, and do not forget to like and subscribe this channel. Thank you.